Hi. So we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was, you know, YouTube. I've left my phone in the bathroom. Okay, we're just gonna like wait for this to kick off again because we had some good conversation flowing there. Hi everyone. Did anyone need to refresh their page? Because I don't know what went down. In all honesty, um, I was here 1 minute and then I had to like delete the stream and then like make a new one. And it was a whole thing. I don't know what's going on with my hair over here. Like, because from this angle, oh no, never mind. I was going to say from that angle, it looks all blended in. But, you know, it's good. Like, it's just fashion. So hi. Faust, do you remember a guy in WonderCon who totally fangirled over you? There were many people that did that. I'm really sorry. Yeah, you're gonna need to be more specific, like a picture. I'm sorry. There was one guy at WonderCon though that flew all the way from South Korea to see me. Or at least that's what he said. And then we didn't take a picture together. Hey, explain Flashpoint. I have a video on that. It's called The History of Flashpoint in the New 52. It's one of my earlier videos, but it's there. When are you going to do Batman Telltale Part 2? It goes up tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time, which is midday California time. So the people on the weekly poll thought you were dead. Well, Benny knew I was alive. I talk to Benny at least once a week. I have a question. I want to make a website so I can make a web comics. Any websites you can go to get me started? It depends on what type of web comic. Generally, I find that a lot of people that use and this isn't plugged. I wish they would sponsor me, but lots of people use Squarespace. It's apparently very easy. I don't have a Squarespace website. Could I make a video on the history of Spider-Man? I don't do A-list characters. I'm sorry. If you want a history of Spider-Man, you can go to pretty much any other comic book YouTube channel, but I don't do A-list characters because everyone else does them. And also, you know, like if I'm gonna do an A-list character, I want to do it properly. I want to like go big budget. I don't want to just do here's me in my office talking about this huge character. It's slightly irresponsible. Have I read anything from the Young Animal imprint yet? Yes. If so, what's your opinion? There's a video coming out about it soon, so I would wait. Did I read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing growing up? Actually, growing up, that was like a lot of my start in comics. Growing up, I read Morrison's Doom Patrol, Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, Hellblazer. You know, lots of comics that like a kid really shouldn't have been reading, but I did read. Am I going to make a superhero? I'm still working on a comic. It's a superhero comic, and it's good. I like it. I've been working hard on it. Do I promote YouTubers? Like if I like their stuff, yeah. But the thing is, I don't really watch YouTube because I don't like most of the stuff on YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I started my own show, because at the time I felt like every other comic book YouTube channel wasn't that good because they kind of had like a level of comic book shame or didn't do things properly or mislabeled their videos. And now there are like other comic book YouTube channels popping up, but none of them sort of do it in a way that I like, which is why I run my show, so I can like actually say, hey, this is how I feel like things should be done. The only one that does things like in a way that I actually really like is Comic Book Girl 19, and she rarely talks about comics. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't mean to sound stuck up or anything, because Benny's really good at what he does. Rob is really good at what he does. Sal is really, they're all good at what they do. It's just not for me. I'm just, how do I put it? Their content's very like fast food kind of content. Whereas I like my content to be sort of engaging and it makes you think. That's why to this day the Hit Death series is some of my favorite videos I've done. It like really, you think about comics are more than just this superhero got in a fight. And that's also why I hold comics to a higher standard than most other comic book YouTubers. I think, at least. Just, I don't really let Marvel and DC get away with laziness, not when they could be so good. Whereas a lot of other people just tell me to give them a break. Whereas I don't really think there's an excuse for laziness in an industry that's got like almost 100 years behind it now. And I'm the same with comic book movies. When you've spent like $50 million on a film, that film better be fucking good. And if it's not good, and if it comes across lazy, Suicide Squad, then I'm going to call it out for being lazy. And that's what I did. Am I going to watch Luke Cage? I've been watching Luke Cage. I'm not going to talk about it, but I do like it. Well, I'm not going to talk about it right now because videos. And I do a history of Superboy. I've had one written since December. I just haven't gotten around to filming it yet. Because people don't realize my history videos, depending on the character, can take like, at minimum, if I'm going to film a history video, I will probably start at about 6 in the morning and I'll be done by lunchtime. Like, that's minimum 6 hours. But say like for Superboy, where it's quite a long script, because it's going to be split into parts, and so part 1 I take you like from his creation through to the year 2003. But even that is going to take, oh god, that I'll probably start about 6 in the morning and I'll be done by about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Like, it's a long day. I just don't have it in me to do at the moment. Excuse me. I'm reading the 1980s Marvel from a New Teen Titans run. Hold up, that got New Teen Titans run, but skip the original Teen Titans run. Is that a good idea? Yeah, it really doesn't matter. The original Teen Titans, as much as I like it, you have to take into account that it is a product of its time. And so there was no really sort of like long haul repercussions, which is why when people say to me, oh, I love Barry Allen so much, I'm like, read some Wally West comics, because in the time that Wally West became the Flash, that's when comics started doing what they're doing today. Barry Allen only became the Flash again and started doing these long haul stories that had long lasting repercussions after we established the modern day comic book format. Movies are now copying what comics have been doing for the past 20 to 30 years. And movies are being praised for it. So if you like Barry Allen as the Flash, you will adore Wally West because of how the stories are structured. Do I like the new Superboy? I want Con back, honestly. I'm bulking at the moment in muscle. You can tell that my face is a little bit chubby. But I'm bulking in muscle at the moment, and one of the cosplays I want to do a bit down the line is Superboy in his 90s costume. Post dropping a leather jacket, but pre jeans and a t-shirt, because I really did hate the jeans and a t-shirt thing. And as much as cosplay is for fun, I've judged several cosplay contests now where someone literally entered with the jeans and a t-shirt Superboy costume, and it's like, I can see the Abercrombie label on those jeans. You did not make this costume. It's telling me you made it. Damien as Robin. Yeah, I always like Damien. Did I watch the new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race? Yes! Oh my god, I am shook! Shook the house down boots! Oh my god. I don't want to say anything that will spoil anything, but do I like Valiant comics? Yeah, I do. I cosplayed Ninjak to WonderCon. That cosplayed here. Yeah, with my friend Stephanie cosplayed Roku. It was a lot of fun. You'll actually get to see more of that cosplay very, very soon. I've got an announcement I'm making, which is fun. Um, does copious amounts of Pepsi help with bulking? No, but it helps with anxiety because maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression. Do I like American Horror Story? Yes. I'm loving this season. American Horror Story. Hello? Matt? Am I coming to WonderCon next year? Yes, I would like to. Um, I would definitely like to. I hope Valiant swings something and get me invited again. But if not, I'm tempted to almost do a Kickstarter for a US convention tour next year. Because WonderCon and PAX East both allowed me to meet a lot of you guys. And I would definitely love to do a big convention tour. Not even just of the US. If I raise enough, I'd love to go to Australia as well. My cosplay senpai, he's called AK Wiru. I support him on Patreon, and I get one-on-one support from him, which makes him my cosplay senpai, even though I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know my name. But I've been looking up to his stuff for years, and he's like goals. He's an Australian cosplayer. I would love to guest at a convention with him, actually. Trump or Clinton? I say, all of you Americans out there, if you don't want to vote for Trump or Clinton, just write in the video game Undertale. Just write in the video game Undertale. Because I think Undertale would be a good president. Do I have a favorite Valiant series so far? I actually really like Ninjak. One, because Ninjak looks like me. My natural hair color is like dark brown. And if you've seen my videos where I've got dark brown hair, I just look like a young fucking Ninjak. It's weird. And two, what was the second thing? Yeah, one, he looks like me. And two, the the guys from Valiant. Oh, and furthering the fact that Ninjak looks like me, the guy that runs Valiant, fuck, I forget his name. I'm really, really sorry. I remember faces, but not names. I'm really sorry about that if he's watching. Said that I look like Ninjak. The guy that runs Valiant said I look like Ninjak. So, and two, Ninjak's sort of like family background is similar to mine. Unlike Ninjak, I was cut off from the wealth. Whereas he got to be a rich bitch. What do I think of Brexit? It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. That's all I can say. So all you need to look at is the UK's three main exports from the past 50 years have been banking Harry Potter and the Spice Girls. Our only active one is banking. And the only way we do banking is through the European free market. If we lose that, then we're fucked. Because banking is forever, but the Spice Girls are temporary. My brother just passed me my phone. Do I watch Gotham? No, I don't like it. Am I cosplaying for Halloween? I don't cosplay at Halloween, actually. I do dress up, but I don't cosplay. I'm going as Babraham Lincoln. If you went to PAX East, you'll know what that design is. But I'm doing a slightly different twist on it. Yeah, I'm going to the YouTuber Halloween party in London. What did I think of the Suicide Squad movie? I've already answered that, and I thought it was bad. Am I going to cosplay as Alba? I've already done Noise. So I wanted to do Alba originally, but then I ended up doing Noise, and then I really, really liked Noise. Not sure if I'm going to do Alba. We'll see. Do I watch Once Upon a Time? I'm not a Disney fan, actually. I believe it or not, I love Disneyland. Love Disneyland. But I'm not a Disney movie fan. Not to the point that I would watch Once Upon a Time. I really liked Mulan growing up. Um, but outside of that, I just watched lots of Bugs Bunny growing up, actually. I never really watched Disney movies, just lots of Bugs Bunny. Do I watch Sailor Moon Crystal? Yes. Do I like Tim better as Robin or Red Robin? He's the same character in both roles. I just love him in each mantle for different reasons. Um, yeah. What do I think of Young Animal? I've already answered that. I think I answered that in the last one, though. I like it. I've got a video coming out about it, and that's all I'll say for now. I'm behind in comics and I haven't read anything past March. Should I just skip and read Rebirth? Yeah, just skip and read Rebirth. Rebirth, in my opinion, is very newcomer friendly. So, do I like Ruby? No, I think it's lazy. Sorry for all the Rooster Teeth fans out there. I know Rooster Teeth fans are vicious. Which is kind of ironic because Ruby is all about accepting people for their different opinions and different things. So if you're going to attack people and then say, it's because I love Ruby so much, you're kind of a hypocrite and you aren't listening to the source material that you like so much. I just happen to not like it that much. Have I watched the season premiere of The Flash? No, I don't like The Flash anymore. Do I watch Fairy Tail? I watched like the first 150 episodes and then I went, oh, this is one of those anime. So I stopped. But I feel like if My Hero Academia becomes one of those long haul anime, I could get into it. Can we talk about the RuPaul's Drag Race elimination? Yes. Yes, we can talk about the RuPaul's Drag Race elimination. Okay, so before this season started, I was Alaska's #1 fan, please. Like, I adored, well, I still adore Alaska. I still think she's incredibly talented. But I've known sort of like existing in the world of drag that like she is prone to be throwing temper tantrums. The only time I've really seen video evidence of it in the context of RuPaul's Drag Race is when Jinx Monsoon was actually crowned, like the actual reaction to them finding out that Jinx Monsoon won, and she sort of like cried instead of congratulating Jinx, and she's the only queen to have ever not congratulated the winner. Which I think kind of sucked. And then I heard rumors that she was very, very bratty. And this past elimination was the first time we've seen it in the context of Drag Race. So, like, the whole fandom is kind of shook. Who do I want to win RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars? Katya. I've always wanted Katya to win. I wanted Katya to win season 7. Please answer, when am I going to do more Becoming Robin? I can't say anything right now. So soon. Like, very soon. Do I get comic block? As in, like, reading comics? Yeah, I just went through 3 or 4 months of it. It's difficult. Like, I couldn't... Like, sometimes... It happens to everyone that reads comics. Sometimes you just get to a point where it's like, if I read another fucking comic, I'm going to feel sick. So, but I pushed through it. I started missing seeing butts and spandex, and then I started reading Rebirth, and it was great. Yeah, I know Mulan's getting a live action movie. I hope I get cast in it. What is my favorite Teen Titans comic? New Teen Titans from the 1980s by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Did I watch How to Get Away with Murder? No. No, I don't. Best 90s movies. Kevin and Perry Go Large. I see Faust as an older brother figure. Please don't. I'm the youngest of 6. I don't want to be an older brother. I like being the youngest. Also, I'm kind of a shitty person, so. Am I reading Wonder Woman Rebirth? It's the one. No, I haven't. I haven't read any of Wonder Woman Rebirth yet. That's like the only one I haven't read. Um. Um. Am I looking forward to the new anime season? Yuri on Ice is amazing, and I can't wait till they use my favorite dance move. This. Just eye contact and raise the hand, snap the fingers. Do any of my brothers cosplay? Well, for all of you that don't know about my family, I have one full brother, two adopted sisters, and then two half brothers. My adopted sisters are both about to turn 30. My full brother is 11 months older than me, and my two half brothers are 41 and 43. And yeah, yeah, none of them cosplay. But my two sisters, they're Vietnamese and they run nail salons, and I always make fun of them, say, great way to break your stereotype. Any opinions on Batman Beyond Rebirth? Well, I've never liked Batman Beyond. I'm just happy that Tim's no longer in the mantle. How old am I? I'm in my 20s, and that's all I will say. Oh, I just want people to think I'm young forever, but I'm getting my body changing. I don't want to apologize for that. It's not because of that. It's just because it's like a belief system thing. Am I going to get Pokemon Sun and Moon? Yes, because if you saw the other day, I tweeted about it. Face on like 7 characters, and like on Rowlet's evolution looks like me. And then there's that one blonde guy that looks like exactly like me. My coming out story. My coming out story is like not that bad. Like I knew I was gay from being like 5 years old. Like I knew I liked boys, and then I found out that meant I was being that I was gay. But like because I live in quite a homophobic area, I found out that was supposedly bad. So I was just like, oh, okay, I just won't deal with that for now. And then when I was like 17, my mum said, oh, so I was talking about this girl that I had an argument with, and mum was like, oh, so have you got like a crush on her? Is that why you're arguing? And I went, no, mum. And she went, oh, why? And I just went, mum, you know. And she goes, no, I don't know. And I went, mum, I'm gay, 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 gay. And this was in a supermarket. Did that right from the entrance to the supermarket to the car. We unpacked all of the stuff from the shopping cart into the car. This whole time I'm going gay, 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 and we just keep on doing it. About 10 minutes passed in this entire time. Then we get into the car and I just look over at her and go gay, gay, gay. And then that's how I came out. And then I found out that when I was like 3 years old, my parents thought I was going to turn out to be trans. So they had like a fund saved just in case I wanted a sex change. Usually it's a whim. Usually, yeah. I'm back to my natural hair color though. I'm because I'm half Asian. My natural hair color is just like really dark brown black. That's got like no red tones in it. So normally I try to have like some kind of red tones in my hair, or just go full on white. Just something that's not in like the Asian spectrum. Opinions on Digimon Adventure Try. Overall, I'm enjoying Try. I haven't seen the newest one. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Rate the Robins from favorite to least. Favorite. Okay, so I like Damien. No. Okay, so in order. I was about to like list them from recent to oldest. So no, Robins from favorite to least favorite. Number 1 favorite of all time, Tim Drake. Tim Drake. If DC do a movie of Tim Drake and I'm not playing Tim Drake, we're gonna have a problem. Because people keep saying, oh, well, we want Tim Drake to be Asian. And then there's other part of the community saying, oh, no, we want him to be a white character. Use me. I'm both. So number one favorite Robin is Tim Drake. Second favorite Robin is... I'm going to say Dick Grayson purely for butt reasons. Third favorite Robin, Stephanie Brown. Fourth favorite, Damian Wayne. Fifth favorite, Carrie Kelly. Sixth favorite, Jason Todd. If I could cast any queen for All Stars, who would you cast? Ornacia, definitely. Ornacia. Any opinions on Superman's son? I feel like it should have been retcon, so it was like Connell. He should have. Have I seen Justice League versus Teen Titans? Yes. It's all right. I felt like it was a bit lazy, honestly, but that's what I feel about DC's animated movies overall. I feel like if they put the effort into the animated movies that they're trying to put into their live action movies, then honestly, we would have like a competitor with Disney movies, but they don't do that because they want to be like Marvel instead of realizing, oh wait, we're DC. We don't have to be like Marvel because we're D-fucking-C. Like, do I think that Connor will come back? Oh yeah, eventually. That's the thing with comics, and that's the beauty of them. It just takes the right time, the right place, and the right writer, and then any character can come back. What are my three favorite Rebirth books? Teen Titans Rebirth is number 3. Titans Rebirth is number 1. I'm going to go with Detective Rebirth. I know it's not technically a Rebirth book, but Detective is there. It's all Batman books. Oh well. Although I did enjoy Doom Patrol, but it's not technically a Rebirth book. Did I like Evangelion? The original Evangelion, yes. Do I expect Babs to be Oracle again by the end of Rebirth? No, but I do expect her to be Oracle again in the next years. I like Supergirl as one of the Titans. She's been a Titan. She's a Titan around 2006. Final Crisis. Or was it after Infinite Crisis? It was in that weird time period. It was when Kid Devil was in the team. What do I think of the Shade the Changing Girl design? Shade the Changing Girl, so good. Oh my god, everyone reads Shade the Changing Girl. I really liked it. It's on Doctor Strange. You could say he's strange. I know, I like him. I don't really. The comic is good. Do I like Fairy Tale? I've already answered that. Do I think Connor Ken, aka Superboy, will ever come back? Answer that. How is Baby doing? He's not talking to me right now because the vet said that he can't go out in the dark anymore because he gets in fights, and he just really wants to go out right now. And so when I told him no, he threw a tantrum. This is my cat, by the way. How do I feel about anime? All anime. I like anime. Do I like Black Alice? Yeah. Can you see, baby? No, he's downstairs at the moment. He's not talking to me. If I tried picking him up, he would get angry. Have I ever played Dragon Age Inquisition? I actually did play it, but I didn't like it. Believe it or not. I felt like it was very, very slow. Yeah. What do I think about the TV show Young Justice? I didn't like it. Okay. Okay, hold up one sec. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Where are we? There we go. Sorry about that. My friend Aqua's messaging me about Drag Race. She's watching it. I love how you lean more towards DC and Comic Book Girl 19 is more of a Marvel-centric show. Here's the thing. I'm like Comic Book Girl 19. I'm neither more Marvel or DC-centric. Where there's good stories, I'm reading. It just happens to be like my early start in comics was more DC-oriented. On High School Host Club Season 2 is not happening. Everyone keeps saying, Vic Mignogna confirmed it. Why the fuck would Vic Mignogna know? He was only a voice actor. Also a homophobic voice actor, and he says he's not homophobic, but then in the same breath he preaches against gay marriage. That's a whole other fucking rabbit hole. Do not like him. Ugh. It's frustrating. But yeah, the voice actors are the last to know. Let alone the English dub voice actor. Hello, the dubbing company wouldn't know. It would be the Japanese company that announces it, and then Funimation would be like, huh, I guess we've got to try and get the rights to that. Ugh. Why don't you like Jason Todd? I like Jason Todd. He's just my least favorite Robin. Just because a Robin is my least favorite Robin doesn't mean I don't like them. Would I read Robin comics if they took part in R11? If it was a good story, I'll read. What's my favorite DC movie? Pass. Pass. I'll take the bullet. Have I ever read Rat Queens? Yes. Rick and Morty or Steven Universe? I've never watched Rick and Morty, so Steven Universe. Have I ever read any Catwoman comics? Yeah, I actually liked her New 52 run. Lots of people didn't, but I loved it. Well, I won't say I loved it. I liked it. What the hell is on the screen behind you? Final Fantasy VII. How do I feel about Donald Trump? So in America, when you guys, like, when it was first announced that Donald Trump was going to try and be president, and America actually, like, you know, took him seriously, the rest of the world didn't take that seriously and thought that you guys were joking. We're just kind of like, yeah, that's funny. Donald Trump is president. And now we're just kind of like, this is scary now. You can stop. 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 When am I going to post an update video about Steven Universe? I don't do updates on Steven Universe. I never have done. I've never done recaps on it. I've done a few theories. I might do another theory, but that's it. Did I like Gotham City Sirens? Yes, I loved it. I was really sad when that wasn't in the New 52. Who do I like better, Connell or Connor Kent? Connell and Connor are the same person. Unless there's another Connor Kent that I have no idea who it is. Any opinion on Tim Drake's status of the New 52? Tim wasn't written as Tim in the New 52. It was a case of how I feel about Raven at the moment. It was like, who the fuck is this bitch and why are they in my Tim Drake book? Was Son of Batman good? I don't like any of the DC movies, full stop. Because my issue with them is that they all stem from comic book shame, where for this. When they don't have the rights to their characters, DC has no excuse for not doing this. Where DC outright refuses to do storylines from comics for their characters. They will take the characters and do original storylines in different mediums. Whereas If they did that for, say, Harry Potter or the Hunger Games, they're shit. So why is no one losing their shit for comics? Because it all stems from comic shame. No one takes comics seriously, even though if you read them properly, you'll understand that they're just as valid of an art form and it's just as valid of a storytelling as anything else. If people took them seriously, we would have some amazing movies. You wouldn't hear the phrase, oh, it's good for a comic book movie. You would hear, it's a good movie. So every time a studio does a comic movie and they just try and create their own original story using the characters, I'm just like, it's all right, but I wish it wasn't rooted in shame. And that's why I pass. That's why I won't choose a favorite DC movie, because ultimately they will leave a bad taste in my mouth. Marvel do have an excuse for doing this. They don't have the rights to all of their characters, and they're trying their best to take the stories from the comics and adapt them without the characters that they have. For example, Jessica Jones is a perfect example of this. Am I planning on coming to Dubai for like a meet and greet? As a gay person, no. I'm sorry. I just can't go anywhere where being gay is illegal. Or well, I know like being gay isn't illegal, but it's difficult for gay people in Dubai. Like I know a bunch of drag queens went to Dubai recently, wanted to do a drag show, and then they just couldn't do it because the morality police turned up, and it was just like a whole thing. So for me, like that. I can't go. Yeah. That I'm in totally sort of, and I'm doing a meetup. Come on to that. Teen Titans or the Batman? I'm gonna have to go with the Batman because I really liked that. It was a really good book. No, it was a really good TV show. Have I read New Superman? Not yet. It's on my. I've only really focused on Rebirth at the moment. Do I think the most excluded member of the Bat family is Jason Todd? No, definitely not. If not, who? Kate Kane, Batwoman. Do I have any YouTubers that I would like to collab with? Hmm. No. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Like I've got YouTube friends. I've got a few collabs actually coming out, but no one that I'm really like, I've just really got to collab with them. I love their stuff so much. I've really got to collab with them. So yeah. If you're only allowed to read comics from one 5-year period, what period of time would you choose? 1985 till 1990. What are the police like in your hometown? Here in the US, they can shoot you and get away with it, especially if you're black. Police won't do anything here. You can get mugged and a police officer will be there right in front of you and they won't do anything. It's sort of like a different end of the extreme to the US. Um, it's just the chat's just stopped moving. I mean, there's a few questions there, but they're just kind of like. Actually, there is a YouTuber I've been watching recently. So, in terms of political issues, I'd like to listen to both sides of the argument. I know lots of people like, you're not a very good social justice warrior if you do that. And I'm like, I'm not a fucking social justice warrior. Back off, you know my life, not my story. And so I really like the YouTuber Shoe on Head. I really like her stuff. I think she's really, really funny. Um, Yeah, me and Comic Book Girl 19. I actually, yeah, now that you mention it, I would love to collab with her one day. I actually sent her a message asking if she wanted to collab over because she doesn't have a business email on her YouTube channel, or at least she didn't. Um, so I sent her the message over Instagram, but I don't think she ever got it, which is fine. It makes sense because who reads their fucking messages on Instagram? I sure as hell don't. Um, yeah, it was kind of like I had an idea for a video where we sort of like analyzed Revolutionary Girl Utena, the movie, because we're both like into like the deeper meaning of things. And she tweeted out one day that she loved this movie, or Revolutionary Girl Utena, the movie, and that she came to the conclusion that it was all about rebirth and reincarnation, which I got as well, but I also got it was like about coming out and accepting who you are on the inside. Um, so yeah, I really wanted to just do a video of the both of us discussing that movie scene by scene. Um, he is Overwatch Nightwing 01. I don't I don't want to promote people, but you and him are both into DC Comics and stuff. Here's the thing: people are like, "Oh, you're both into comics. You two will get along." Um, I lucked out with the Weekly Pool guys, quite honestly. But lots of people, I come across as quite stuck up, which I'm not. I just kind of expect better from people most of the time, which I guess you could interpret as me being stuck up. But I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of, if someone's shitty, I call them out basically, and people don't like that they're doing something shitty and trying to deny it. And it's like, objectively, you're being shitty, and then you know that they know they're in the wrong because they'll say, "Well, we all can't be perfect like you," and it's like, I didn't say that. I said you're being shitty right now. Why don't I do makeup tutorial? I do have a makeup tutorial on this channel. Why are there so few comic book stores in the UK? There's usually one nearby. People say there are so few. There's usually one nearby. People just don't know about them. I've seen Revolutionary Girl to another movie and didn't get what I was looking at. Try watching it again when you're older then. Um, actually, well, fuck you too. Options to tell if a guy likes me. I'm bi. I usually find sleeping with a guy is a good dead giveaway to find out if he likes you or not. Yeah, sleeping with a guy. Have I seen the Wonder Woman movie trailer? I don't watch movie trailers. Am I going to play Persona 5 on the gaming channel? Yes, as soon as I finish Persona 3. What did I think of Grant Morrison's JLA run? I fucking loved it. I loved it. What do I think about Marvel Comics? Just go and watch one of the 200 Marvel comic videos I have on this channel. Am I going to see Wonder Woman? Probably. I kind of have to. I've got a feeling it's going to be a fucking mess, but I have to. How did I feel about the Gem and the Holograms movie? Let's not talk about that. Why didn't I like Young Justice? I've already talked about that. Will I cosplay Wiccan? Already have the fabric for that. Opinion on Iceman being made gay. Got a video on that. Do you think we'll see more LGBTQ plus characters in comics in the future? Or is that fad over? Have you read The Authority? Thoughts? No, I definitely think we'll see more gay characters in the future. I think it's going to become more like real life, where 1 in 5 men are actually gay, or and something like 1 in 4 women are actually gay. It's not a small number of people that are gay. We're everywhere. So hide your kids, hide your wives. We're gonna ruin your heteronormativity, and we're gonna be having the sex. We're gonna go and have the sex in your straight comics, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, why are these gay people having sex in my straight comic?" Even though there's like been so many straight sex scenes through the years. My thoughts on Spider Gwen. She's Gwen Stacy meets Spider Man. Okay, so several people have said this. I'm not gonna stop swearing. If you're like, I swear, and this is my channel. If you don't want to hear swearing, come and watch later when you're allowed to hear swearing. You shouldn't try and dictate what people do on their YouTube channels. That makes you shitty. How do I feel about the Justice League movie not having the full members? I've already talked about how I feel about DC movies. That just kind of answers the question. Have I seen all of the Persona 3 movies? Yes. If so, thoughts? I thought the Blu-ray was fucking expensive. That's what I thought. See, everyone likes swearing. Swearing's good. If you have an issue with swearing, that means you have a problem with words. That means you as a human have been brainwashed into thinking that a word, it can be powerful. Something as a word, it's letters, it's imaginary. The word fuck could mean the same thing as fucking Red Bull. You could go to a shop and get a can of fuck. If everyone agreed on it, fuck could be Red Bull. Red Bull, not pull. The word fuck is only bad because you see it as bad. There's nothing actually bad about it. It doesn't actually harm you in any way. So I don't understand it when people like swear words are so bad. You shouldn't. It's just no, they're not bad. That's the only thing that's making it bad. You once said anime is made for a Japanese crowd in mind, but if that's the case, why have any of it air outside of Japan and not at all? No, that you just need to look as far as like where anime is made. It's all made in Japan. No Japanese company has actually broadcasted an anime outside of Japan themselves. It's always been a third party that's come in and gone, hey, we would like to put that in our own country. Rather than like American companies, they have Disney in the UK, they have like Disney in Japan, they have Disney everywhere to get the American shows all over the world. There was even like in the Middle East, they have their own version of Disney, and they had their own version of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody because they wanted that American format in the Middle East as well. So you just need to look that far to just realize no, anime is made for a Japanese audience in mind. They don't try to get out of Japan. It always takes the involvement of a third party to say, hey, we would like that in our own country. Do I like anime dubbed? No, I actually really don't. Have I ever considered cosplaying as a JoJo character? Yes. When I'm more bulked up, I actually want to cosplay Dio. And thoughts on the Ghostbusters 2016? Oh, yeah, I thought Ghostbusters 2016 was fine. It wasn't insulting. It was whatever. I didn't care. What do I think about British superheroes? I think we need more British superheroes. Thoughts on Miraculous Ladybug? I liked it. I like it a lot. I've cosplayed Cat Noir. Will I do more Genderbender cosplay? Probably not. Do I like the new Suicide Squad movie? I've already answered that like 10 times. When did I start cosplaying? 2006? Yeah. Who did I screw in DC? All of them that have good butts and are named Dick Grayson. And on that awkward note, we're going to end this live stream. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming along. And remember, fuck. But don't forget to thumbs up. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I make videos about comic books, which, yeah, it's fun. Bye.